All right, all right. Thank you very much for welcoming me to this meeting. My name is Dr. Victor Abalsing. You all are welcome to this meeting. In fact, I'm going to show you all something that have completely transformed my life, the life of my family, and so many people around me. You all are welcome, but I want you to give me your utmost attention because this thing is going to take me like roughly 60 to 70 minutes to 75 minutes, and I am done. Pay absolute attention to just follow me from the beginning until this is over. You're going to be shocked because some revelation will be unveiled that you will use to cause a transformation in your generation. I joined this great organization, Century 21 Freedom Group International. Let me just move on quickly as I share my screen and show you all everything so I can be following me carefully as I move on with this opportunity. Okay, I believe you all can see the screen, right? Okay, that's great. All right, the name of the organization is Century 21 Freedom Group International. Century 21 Freedom Group International, that's the name of the organization. Now, the first question is this organization is, who are we? Let me just move on quickly on other things that are showing here. The first question is this organization, Century 21 Freedom Group International. Who are we? Who are we? Before I move on, at the end of this meeting, I will give out a special package offer to some of you that will be among the people that will be selected for my mentorship. You will benefit from this package offer. It's worth over $500,000 Naira. That means if you are among the people that will stay till the end and be part of my mentorship. Okay, let me move on. Century 21 Freedom Group International, the question is, who are we? This organization is a non-governmental initiative. What we do is we show selected individuals our system. You equally use our structure, then we support you to achieve our common goal. What is our common goal? To whoever have caught this vision and joined this organization to use our system and achieve financial freedom, time freedom, and health freedom. Health freedom. Now, because of this core goal, guess what? We launched a vision which started from the beginning. The vision of this organization, first is to what our overall vision is to raise financially free people who equally help to raise other financially free people. That is our vision. So we touch your life through you, your family, your generation will equally be impacted. That is it. Then our short-term vision, which we are working on to achieve by the year 2024 is what? To raise 50,000 multi-millionaires in Nigeria before the year 2024 using our system, structure, and support. Imagine if we have over 50, up to 50,000 people that are multi-millionaire in this organization, in this Nigeria, I mean, what can't we do? We can cause the transformation we needed in this country. Why is this vision launched? It is launched because of what is really going on now as I speak to you all in the world. You know, if we check now, most people have been asking this question. They've been asking what is really happening in the world today. Is it that the war is coming to an end? How come if you check within this system, so many people are losing their job, people that has businesses is not moving, a lot of things are happening. And some people are asking, how do I survive with all these things happening in the world? Let me give you some example. 1.2 trillion Naira was borrowed by Nigerians from IMF to reduce unemployment. Guess what? More people started losing their job. Imagine 428 federal ministries can't pay salary. These are the things happening in our country. Federal government borrows 6.1 trillion Naira from the 8.4 trillion pension fund. That most people are working because of pension. Imagine when you start hearing that federal government are the ones borrowing the money. Imagine I saw this one, I was even shocked. Imagine federal government may cut down salaries to reduce governance. So all these things continue to go on and go on and go on and go on. When the #1 man in the country, Nigeria, came to national TV to say that there is no more vacancy, both in the state and every department, that you may have a good degree from a good university, but you will still not get a job. I want you to listen to him.
And very importantly, let them speak to the youth. That the federal government has no more vacancy.
Okay.
Virtually every department is filled. The same thing in the states, the same thing in local governments. So you can have a good degree from a good university, and you will never get a job.
Did you people hear that? Now let me tell you, what he just said is not just his fault. It's not just happening in Nigeria. You may have a good degree from a good university, but you will never get a job. It's equally happening in different countries of the world. Imagine 10 million people unemployed. That was the United States. And most people are asking what is happening. The reason is because our economy have changed. And most of us here are not aware. That is it. Most of us are still living in that understanding that education is the key for a brighter future. That's why I love what Alvin Toffler said. He says something that the illiterate of 21st century will not be those who cannot read and write, but those who cannot learn, unlearn, and relearn. Now, let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, the problem we have with our education system is because we are not taught. We are taught just to conform, do this, but we're not taught on how to create wealth. Let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, but there are people that are wealthy in the world. That's why when I pass through all this, I discover something that wealth creation is by understanding. You must have the understanding of wealth creation. And there are two levels of understanding you must have. Number one is that you must understand the principles of wealth creation. The second one is that you must understand the season and timing. That is it. Let me talk about the principles of wealth creation. According to this young man, Kiyosaki, he says something that the first core principle of wealth creation is decision. Decision. Do you know that opportunity kept on flying in the world? Opportunity kept on flying, but procrastination have kept so many people where they are today. You know, the funny thing about it is that even when you lose opportunity, you don't know. That is it. That is the truth. The position you see yourself today financially is because of either positive or negative decision you made in the past. That's what placed you where you are today. That's it. Am I talking the truth? That is it. But guess what? The position you will be by the next 6 months, 1 year, you'll be as a result of the decision you will make today. That is it. Opportunity kept on flying, but guess what? We will lose it because of indecision. Let me think about it. Guess what? You are thinking every negative things in the world. Let me pray about it. You want to go and ask God whether this thing will work. You saw something that is clean, clear, and legitimate. You say, let me pray about it. God said that I will bless the works of your hand. Opportunity came, he said, let me make some inquiry. You will not inquire from the right people. You will start inquiring from people that tried it and failed. Who are you inquiring from? That is it. These are principles of wealth creation. The second principle of wealth creation is cut down your liabilities. The third one is acquire assets. Now, let me explain this very well. Liabilities and assets operate in the principle of sowing and reaping. If you are not ready to sow and you want to reap, you're a thief. So those people you see that have acquired assets, they sold 113 times and they started reaping it. That is the principles of wealth. Then the last principle of wealth creation is leverage through a system. Leverage through a system. What is leverage? Leverage means any little money from so many people, whether you know them or you don't know them. That is leverage. Any little money from so many people. How do you make your money? That's the question. How do you make your money? You are working for government. You are working for your boss. Yes, but guess what is going on? Your boss has maybe 100 of you working for him. Your boss is leveraging from your time, your energy, your effort, your intellectuals, even the money you would have been making. If your boss is paying you 100,000 naira, that means you are making up to 1 million naira for him. Guess what? Your boss is leveraging with his system. That is it. You and your boss have the same 24 hours in a day. But guess what? Your boss is making more money from you. The reason is that he employed, let's say 100 of you. These 100 people he employed, let's say they are working 10 hours per day. What it means is that your boss is making money from 10 hours times 100 people he employed, which is 1,000 hours. That is leverage. And guess what? Another example of leverage, let me give you another example. Somebody like Mike Adenuga. Mike Adenuga, from the last statistics, they said that Mike Adenuga has average of what? 40 million active subscribers. And each of these subscribers recharge average of 100 naira per day. What am I trying to explain? Any day you recharge your Glow, Mike Adenuga makes money. And guess what? You don't pray before you recharge your phone. That is the same way Mike Adenuga does not pray to make millions of naira every day. And let me explain this very well. Whether you like it or not, you must recharge because you plugged into Mike Adenuga's system. Leverage through a system. Now, what it means is, if you leverage without a system, you cannot repeat it again. But why people are wealthy is because they have a system that enables them to leverage through a system. Now, what is system? System is something you put in your time, your energy, your effort, your intellectuals, your money to build. After building it, you remove your time, your energy, your effort, your intellectuals. It continues to pay you money whether you are there or not, whether you are alive or dead. That is what system. There are two ways of building a system, ladies and gentlemen. Number one, you can build a system from the scratch. That one requires a lot of money. Somebody like Mike Adenuga built his own system from the scratch. Guess what? I don't have that. If I don't have that kind of money and you don't have that kind of money, does it mean you cannot be wealthy? No. If you don't have the money to build from the scratch, the second option is you go and plug into an already existing system. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to show you a system you can plug into. Example of somebody that plugged into an already existing system is somebody like Obasanjo. He plugged into MTN system. Any day you recharge your MTN, there is a percentage that goes to Obasanjo. Another example is Awolowo. Any day you take a bottle of Coke, trust me, Awolowo have made 1 kobo. And guess what? When Coca-Cola started from the beginning, Coca-Cola sold only 25 bottles in a year. Today, Coca-Cola sells average of what? 18 million bottles. But guess what? When Coca-Cola started, it didn't speak. What he plugged into didn't make sense, but today is making sense. That is it. Awolowo is there, but the family are wealthy because Awolowo plugged into an already existing system. That is it. These are leverage. Ladies and gentlemen, this I'm explaining to you are principles of wealth creation. There's a place I read in the scripture that said that a good man leaveth an inheritance for his children. You see that part? It's not for working class or somebody that have a big shop. Every day you are there. No, it's for people that have a system that you are leveraging from. Now, the question I'm asking you now is, do you have a system? Do you have a system? That is it. These are the principles of wealth creation. Remember, I said this thing earlier. Guess what? There are 2 levels of understanding that make success effortless. Number one is that you must understand what the principles of wealth creation. Then the second one is that you must understand what the season and time. The season and time. This second one is even bigger than the first one. In fact, let me tell you, there is something that was written in the scripture that to everything on earth, there is a season and there is time. Even wealth creation has its own timing. That is it. That is it. Do you know that revolution has been going on in the world today? And guess what? Whenever any new thing, revolution started, people that position themselves in that new thing that started, new revolution that started, you will see them, they will become the most successful people of the era. That's why if you see some people, they used to have money before, but today they don't have it today because they've been outdated from the current season revolution that is going on in the world. Ladies and gentlemen, as I speak to you today, every decade, once in every decade, there is something huge that comes into the world. It's only those people that position themselves in that new thing that started become the most successful people of the era. That's what is going on. Let me use an example. Let me use this diagram to explain the revolution that has been going on in the world. History will make you understand where the world is. You understand what is going on in the world. Follow me carefully. And they said, follow me carefully. This will open your eyes. Now, what did these are the revolutions that happened from the late 18th century. This I'm explaining is online. You can go online and check it. The revolution that happened from the late 18th century to where the world is today, and how people became successful by positioning. Now, watch this. Watch this carefully. Follow me carefully. Pay absolute attention. Don't be distracted, please. Pay complete attention. You will get it. Now, watch this. Before 18th century, watch this carefully. The world were in a revolution called agricultural revolution. That was where the world is. Follow me, follow me. Before 18th century, the world were in a revolution called agricultural revolution. If you check during agricultural revolution, people wake up in the morning, they are thinking of going to farm. Nobody thinks of going to work. Nobody thinks of going to offices. Nobody thinks of going to school. During that same time, who are the richest people in the world? The richest people in the world that time are farmers. That is what? Agricultural revolution. Guess what happened? Another revolution started called industrial revolution. How did it start? Factories, industries, organizations started coming out in the world. When it was coming out in the world, the pioneers of this industry, they have enough land, enough raw material, but they couldn't thrive in this new revolution that started because they were having a major shortage. Shortage of what? Shortage of skilled manpower. There are so many people in the world that time, but they were having shortage of skilled manpower. Guess what? When they had this shortage, because you know what happened? Let me explain what happened. When they had that shortage, the pioneers of this industry, they gathered themselves in a meeting. They're trying to find a solution to it. In that meeting, they gathered themselves, they reached the conclusion, the only way for this new thing they started to thrive is what? For them to go and produce what they call mandatory public education, so that they can start training people that will be working in the farm, that will be working in the what? Industry, I mean. Guess what? After making it mandatory public schooling, most people are not interested. If you check that time, during this time era, most people if you remember this era, one man will marry 5 wives so that this wife will be giving birth to more children that will be going to farm. Guess what? So when they made it mandatory, most people were running away from even attending school. Then the pioneers of this industry, they came back with a second approach. What was the approach? The second approach they came back was when they started promising everybody in the world, started promising us anybody that will go to school, get his grade, get his qualification, and come out. Once you come out, we will employ you, give you clothing allowance, feeding allowance, hospital allowance. We'll give you an official car. If you work with us for 35, 40 years and come out, we'll continue to pay you pension, gratuity. Now, let me tell you, those promises they were giving you there is not because they love you. No, the vision of the pioneer is for you listening to me to help them achieve their own dream in the industry. And then they will make you comfortable for 35, 40 years. Imagine somebody taking 40 years of their life. What is remaining? But when they gave those promises, most people in the world didn't know their mission. Guess what happened? During that era, there are few people that positioned themselves in what? In the industrial revolution. What I mean is they went to school during this industrial revolution I'm showing you. If you check, those people that went to school during this new season, new season and time, immediately you are finishing from school, you don't go and start looking for job. Rather, job is already waiting for you. Job is waiting for you. And guess what? Immediately you are finishing for school, the pioneers will employ you, put you in a big mansion. They will give you an official car, change your wardrobe. Every week they are serving you tea. That is it. They are giving you a bag of rice. Guess what? Those things they did is what got the attention of general population. And people started saying, wow, this is Mr. Anthony. What is going on? Mr. Anthony have a car. Wow, thank God. What happened? They said that Mr. Anthony just finished what? School SAT. Secondary school. Mahadum, PhD, whatever they call it then. And then those people gave him a car. People started seeing that what? It is working. People that went to school are living a good life. People that went to school are getting a better life. What did we do? We started forcing our children to go to school. That was when people, even the elders of the community, started having a meeting. What? In the meeting, they are looking for who will go to school from the community. Ladies and gentlemen, that is how industrial revolution started increasing in population. People started forcing their children to go to school. Now let me tell you what happened. That was a season of industrial revolution. Now, people that positioned themselves during that season, guess what? In fact, that season, it took up to 100 years. 100 years. And guess what? If we check anybody that went to school between 1880 to 1980, check them today. They are the people that are your top leaders. They are people that are the CEOs of different organizations. They position themselves in the right season and timing. That is what happened. Guess what? Those people you see at the top, they did it at the right timing. But guess what? Because of this time it took, 1880 to 1980, it entered every part of the world, and the whole world accepted that education is the key for a brighter future. Ladies and gentlemen, guess what happened? Is it still the key today? It's no longer the key, but it was the key during Industrial Revolution. Now, follow me carefully. I'm driving you to somewhere. Guess what happened? In 1979-80, some men that were going to school, people like Bill Gates, Steve Jobs, Dell, they dropped out of school and started a new revolution called computer revolution. Do you remember that time? If you want to get a job, they will ask you, are you computer literate? That was what? Computer revolution. Guess what? When they started it, guess what? People started following them. Some people started following. In fact, when they became the richest people in the world during that time, guess what? Because they wanted this revolution to enter every part of the world. That was how they created internet revolution. Guess what? People that positioned themselves into this season called internet revolution became the world billionaires. However, you and I are still focusing what? To go to school. Go to school without knowing that the season to create wealth of industrial have already passed. Ladies and gentlemen, each revolution always gives birth to the next revolution. So immediately this internet revolution gave birth to information revolution. Ladies and gentlemen, that was when the biggest problem of you and I that have gone to school started, because during the information revolution, millions of people have gone to school, they've gotten the grade, they've gotten the qualification, they came out, no job. The first set of people we started blaming was what? Our government. If it was during the era of Zeke, if it was during the era of Shagari, they normally give us tea, they normally give us a car, a house. But guess what? You will not ask yourself, when was the time? After blaming our government, it didn't work. The next thing we did was that we started upgrading our qualification to master's, PhD, was where ICANN, APC, PDP, keep upgrading. Do you know that the higher you upgrade your qualification, the more difficult it is to get a job today? True or false? Okay. Guess what? When we upgraded and upgraded, it's not working. Guess what happened? That was when most people started entering prayer houses. They are trying to find a solution to the problem. But let me tell you, the same time, the richest people in the world, the same era, the richest people in the world are smiling. And guess what? People are asking what is happening. Ladies and gentlemen, let me show you the reason why there was no job during this era. The reason is simple. Because the things, get this clear, the things that will take place of our job started manifesting on earth. Do you know that this is a factory in China people used to work in? Today, no single person is working there because of things that are coming out in the world. Before, If you want to cultivate agriculture, agro-mechanization, is it not tractor that does that? But today we even have tractors that is self-driven tractors. One tractor will do the work of 1,000 men in 1 hour. Even ordinary sucking the milk of a cow, we have a machine that does that. We have some of you here listening to me. You are a civil engineer, you are an architect, you are a builder. Are you aware that those career you think you have, we have machines that will do it? This thing can build a house in 24 hours. You can see this one already fully built. It molds block. What it means is no need for you, and this thing is increasing and increasing. Some of you here listening to me have what? Different 3 shops, 4 shops, and you are complaining that there is no market. This is a delivery van, self-driven. Amazon retail store, number of employees 0. Today, people that have a shop, if I want to order anything, I will use my phone. I will simply use my phone and order it, and they will bring it to me. The outcome is that I don't need to go to your shop to shop anything, since I can order it with my phone. Ladies and gentlemen, which one do I call and leave the order? This thing is in every profession, even McDonald's. Where do I call and leave the order? Now, I'm talking to you, I'm a medical doctor, but today if you have any health issue, you take it with your phone. We have robotic surgery, laser surgery. It is more precise, more than skilled doctor. Robotic surgery, more precise, more than skilled doctor. A robot will suture. A robot will not even make mistake. Human being will make mistake. A robot will not look for salary, increase in salary. Strike, they will not go on strike. Human being will do that. Ladies and gentlemen, this is where the world is shifting. But the question is, how fast will you catch up? Will you catch up with the speed of changes in season and timing? Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you, the position you are today is directly proportional to what you know. No wonder the scripture said that my people perish for lack of knowledge. Ladies and gentlemen, I can show you on. Oh, look at this. This is Waymo self-driven car. This car I'm showing you, it will make, guess what the outcome of this car? This car is not solar. It's even solar. It will have solar. We have electric car. You can recharge it. It doesn't make use of fuel. It does. Guess what? And Nigeria are depending on oil. This car I'm showing you will make people, a lot of people in Nigeria, to lose their job. And when it will hit you, you will not know that it is coming. This car I'm showing you, we have different versions of it. Mercedes, Audi, Tesla. Guess what? This is the one that he thought is already taking time to come. This car is already in Nigeria. Look at the car here in Lagos. Hold up. That is the car in Lagos. Hold up. As you can see, look at it. In Lagos, hold up. That's a car. That is it. In Lagos, hold up. Some of us will see it, you wouldn't know what you are thinking. Look at the car. Somebody just passed through it. And guess what? People are looking at it, nobody is driving it. Now let me explain to you the effect of this car. This car I'm showing you will make people in the road safety, people in VIU, people in insurance, people in what? Shell, Chevron, automobile engineer, all of you will lose your job because you've been outdated from where the world is. Ladies and gentlemen, let me move on quickly because I don't have much time. Let me just conclude this thing. Guess what? With all this thing I'm explaining, most of us listening to me are still thinking that the world is still in what? Industrial revolution. The world shifted to computer, you are still in industrial. The world shifted to internet, you are still in industrial. The world shifted in information, you are still in industrial. And let me tell you, whenever any new revolution starts in the world, it's either you update or you outdate. Two things. One must happen. Now, the question I'm asking you is this. Are you still thinking that we are in an era of what? Education. Guess what? From the year 2020, we moved into a new revolution called connected revolution. Connected revolution. This connected revolution is where the world is currently as I speak. It will last for the next 10 years. By the year 2030, we enter another revolution called artificial intelligence. Ladies and gentlemen, this is where the world is going. Now, let me tell you what happened. They interviewed one of the richest men in the world. He said that the best way to predict how your future will be is to know where the world is going. Go and position yourself there. Bill Gates. And then as people are getting there, you have already moved. Ladies and gentlemen, the world is in the connected revolution as I speak to you. And this connected revolution is the last revolution that is on now for a common man to start generating income at the comfort of your home. Now, the question is this: knowing fully that the world is in the connected revolution, how do I position myself and benefit from it? That was why during the lockdown, guess what? Excuse me. During the lockdown, I was making more money in my house, and people are outside and crying and shouting. That is it. Now, what happens in connected revolution and how do I benefit from? Look at what happened in connected revolution. In connected revolution, you will use a system and connect person to person. Whenever you hear the word connected, is with your phone. Connection is what? An era where you use your phone to make money through connection. You use your phone and connect person to person. You connect business to business. You connect business to product. You connect product to person. You connect person to service with your phone. Look at this example. This young guy, Mark Zuckerberg, the creator of Facebook. This young guy I'm showing you, what does he do? Creator of Facebook, what does he do? He simply connect person to person, person to business. And guess what? Look at his net worth as I show you people. Even with his connection, his net worth is $107 billion, one of the richest person in the world. Ladies and gentlemen, you cannot compare him with Dangote. He's a world connector, Mark Zuckerberg. Now, this guy I'm showing you before the lockdown, 74.5, Mark Zuckerberg, after lockdown, $107 billion. Look at his age, 34 years. Can you compare him with Dangote? Dangote is in so many business, truck, factory, industry, rice, so many things. This boy is just in a particular business, but guess what? There is a significant change. How does he make money? He makes money as you click. Bam! Whenever you see advert in your phone, you click. Bam! 27 cents will leave the account of the company you click automatically into his account. They call it pay per click. Check it online. PPC. That's how he makes money. He's one of the richest person in the world. He's a world connector. Let me show you more example. Dangote is going down. He's going up. That is it. Look at more example. Travis Kalanick, the owner of Uber Taxi. You use your phone and order Uber. Now, let me tell you, all the connectors does not talk to you. They don't convince you. They don't sell anything to you, but they connect you to something. You use your phone and connect other taxi. Guess what? This young guy I'm showing you here is the richest transporter in the world, connecting you to taxi with your phone. Era of connection. Look at his net worth here. Crazy. You cannot compare him with what? ABC Transporter. That is it. Look at more example. Brent Chase, the owner of the richest hotel in the world. He doesn't have a single hotel. But guess what? Look at his net worth, $12.6 billion. Look at more example, Jumia. Jumia is the richest online shop in Africa. However, Jumia we are talking about does not produce anything. They use your phone and connect you to products. Guess what? If you want to buy, they will now channel you to where your transaction will be run and everything. Look at them. Ladies and gentlemen, they are just connected. Look at more example. Even this woman, Linda Ikeji, connecting you as you are blogging with your phone, as you are gossiping. This woman is a billionaire while you use your phone to what? Run the connection. The question is, what are you using your phone to do? That's a question. Look at another person, Jeff Bezos. Jeff Bezos has been the richest person in the world, connecting people to product, until another young guy came in and topped him. Why did he top him? Because this young guy moved to the next higher revolution coming, called what? Artificial intelligence. That's why he topped him. But guess what? I speak to you. This is he's among the richest person in the world. today, Jeff Bezos connecting people to product. Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to always know that the billionaires, hear this very well, all the billionaires of this world, current billionaires of this world, they are all connectors. They make money with your phone. That is it. I saw this video.
It's not video. The devil that kept you where you are, is fear.
Listen.
After this service, sir, take that risk. Take that risk. I've graduated, no job. Set up a company. Get a proposal. Tell the world what you can do. Earning salary is not breakthrough. Nobody have become a billionaire by earning salary. Nobody. Show me a multi-billionaire. Show you a man who is not on salary. How come some of you want federal government job? You want to be sent to schools where you don't want to go to school. Why do you want federal government job? Why are you pushing for that teaching job? It's because you don't want to work. The greatest problem in this part of the world, we want to earn salary for work not done. For work not done. Because to a typical white man, for every kobo I earn, I should work for it. A typical Nigerian, why should I work for my money? I believe God that someone here will take a risk. After 4 years of leaving university, you are still looking for a job. Simply means you are not properly taught in the university. No graduate should be looking for a job after 3 years of graduation. Pastor, what do I do? Think. Be creative. Let the knowledge imparted in you create something to solve a problem that will give you money. What's the definition of poverty? A man is poor because he has no service, he has no product. That's why you are poor. And a man is rich because he has service he's rendering and he has products that the world is looking for. The richest man in the world today, Jeff Amazon, does not have a physical shop, but today he's the richest man. Why? He connects buyer and seller and gets his commission. That's what he does. During the period of lockdown, he made billions of dollars in one day. You can't say you are a graduate, you are looking for a job for 7 years, you have a problem. Create job. Start from where you are. Uber is somebody's stuff. Uber does not have a taxi. Get drivers and passengers connected and get his commission. A lot is happening today that sitting down in one office with tie is not in vogue. Whether Shell or Chevron is not in vogue. You were sent to school to create wealth, not to look for a job. Now hear me, all of you, hear me. Hear me. Sometimes you see online that people should apply to go to Canada for jobs. How many of you have seen it? That you have jobs in Canada. Now hear me. You may not believe it, but this is the truth. Some of those things, I call them 21st century slavery. May God open your eyes to see money in this country. May God open your eyes to see wealth. Do you know why you are not seeing it? Your mind is somewhere else. When you are too abroad conscious, you become Nigerian useless. When you are too abroad conscious, you become Nigerian, you become useless here. That's the problem. Pastor, are you saying I should not travel? No, go on vacation. Go on education. Go on skill acquisition. By the time you are through, come back here. This is where you are needed. A lot of opportunity here. The problem is that you are not thinking, you are looking for a job, so your brain is no longer working. Everything in this part of the world is money. Just come with a solution.
You see, I have to play this video because of the some of the things he said there. Ladies and gentlemen, that is just what it is. The world is in the connected revolution. The question now you're asking is, how do you become a connector? Please pay absolute attention here. I'm going to run this place fast because I'm going to make it faster. Let me finish in the less than 15 minutes. I'm done. By the 15 minutes, I should be done. How do I become a connector? Knowing fully that this is where the world is. Look at it. Now, somebody connected you to watch this thing they are watching. That is it. Somebody connected you to listen to me. That is it. Now, once you go and plug into a system, how? Just simply plug into a system by just one-off purchase of what you will use in the house, daily home use product and health benefit product. Once you purchase this product, if it works between what? 49,990 to what? 990. Within the range of this amount, guess what? You have plugged into the system. Remember, I said something about plug into an already existing system. So plug into this system by doing the purchasing what you will use in the house. That is it. You become a connector. What do I mean by this? Now, let me show you the packages you can plug in so that you can understand what I mean. Follow me carefully. Remember, you are plugging into an already existing system. These are the packages you can plug in. You can decide to use 79,990. Plug into the system by purchasing entry VAS pack. I will still talk about this. Or you plug into the system by purchasing what? New VAS pack 129,990 or 259,990 Techno VAS or 499,990 DigiVAS. DigiVAS is more like Flight or 999,990. Now, once you purchase this product of this amount, you've plugged into the system. Now, watch it. Remember, I promised most of you here a special offer that will be at the end of the meeting. I said I will give out a special offer at the end of the meeting for the people that will follow me to the end of the meeting. But guess what? Let me move on. Let's say this is you now. And now, as you finish the meeting, you say, I want to be a connector. You went to the company we directed you to. You did a one-time shopping. You have plugged into the system. If it is up to that amount of the range I showed you, you've plugged into the system. Guess what? Once you plug into the system, then if you want to be a connector, the next thing you do is you attend our training. That's the next thing you do. Then after our training, you will now use our system and start connecting the contact you have in your phone. No selling, no convincing, no marketing, simply buy, use, and connect. And guess what? An application you'll be using to monitor the system will be open for you so that you can be monitoring the income you are generating on a daily basis as a connector. It costs a lot of money to open this, but I'll give us something special. Now, which product did you have purchased? Now, I will not take time. I will not talk about the product. I will just simply explain to you what you purchase. In fact, this product I'm showing, some people have even been buying it, but they don't even know that they can actually generate income by plugging in the system. These are the products you purchase. You purchase toothpaste, you purchase what? Soap, you purchase my choco. I love this so much. Instead of you buying milk and Milo, you purchase this one. You purchase the First World Alkaline Coffee, you purchase Vitamax. These things are things for your health. Born, essential fruit nutrients. You purchase this essential fruit, maybe sweet, and then what you are seeing me putting on in a cheap that it protects you from bacterial, viral, and fungal airborne disease, including electromagnetic radiation. Look at some people that are wearing a Jim Ike. Even this young man you are seeing here, Kano Wankwo, he's just a connect. You can see him putting on because of the benefit of this. Look at another person, even your former president of Nigeria, Goodluck Jonathan, and the wife. They are all connected. You can see him wearing it here. That is it. Now, once you have plugged into this system, you have an access to generate income from this system, to generate income in up to 200 countries in the world. That is where you can make income from 200 countries. Somebody like me, I make income from almost close to 60-something countries in the world. Guess what? I have more access to make more. That is it. Now, the next question now is what? How do you start connecting people without talking, convincing, or selling product? Remember, I say you don't need to sell, convince, or talk to people. How do you do that? Immediately you become a connector. The first thing you do immediately you become a connector is you attend our training. That's the first thing. In that training, we'll teach you our system you will use to connect. One of our systems you can use to connect people. We have so many systems. I will not talk about it. One of it is contact recommendation. Contact recommendation. How does it operate? Look at how it operates. After you finish the training, we'll tell you write down 15 names of people from your contact, from your phone. After writing down those 15 names of people, we will now send you a text message. This text message we are sending you, simply send it to all those 15 names. Look at the text message. Hello, John, how is everything? There's an international organization I recommended you. They will show you how to generate income using their system, but I'm still going through their coaching. Just let me know if they contact you. Once you send the text message to the person, copy that list, submit it to our office so that our online consultant will invite them to meeting like this. Guess what? Invite them to our offices, and then if it is in our offices, there will be a consultant that will speak to them. If it is on Zoom like this, that is it. Can invite them on Zoom like this. That is equally the way. Ladies and gentlemen, let me talk about how you make the income before I start rounding up. This is how you start generating income as a connector. Number one way you generate income as a connector is called direct connector bonus. Although we have so many ways to generate income from the system, we have direct connector bonus, we have matching bonus, we have Unilevel, we have step, we have UniPay plan, but I will only talk about two. The first way you make income, the first one is direct connector bonus. Now look at how it operates. As you connect someone with your phone, you earn instantly according to the product the person purchased, according to the product package the person chose. What do I mean? Look at what I mean. You connected Mr. A. Mr. A came into the system and plugged into the system with entry VAS pack, which is 79,990. You would have connected Mr. A, you will earn instantly 20,000 naira. Guess what? If you connect up to 50 people that started with entry VAS package, they purchase what they will use, you will earn instantly 1 million naira. This money is instantly. Guess what? There's another package. Let's say you connected Mr. B. Mr. B came into the system and started with new VAS package, which is 129,990. You will earn instantly direct connector bonus of 30,000 naira. If you connect 50 people that started with the same 129,990, you will earn 50 times 30, which is what? 1.5 million. You know, the beautiful thing about this thing is that you earn money instantly. Now, let's say if you connected Mr. C, Mr. C came into the system and said, wow, I want to run this system with Techno VAS package. You that connected Mr. C, you will earn instantly 50,000 naira. Then if you connect 50 people that started with 259,990, you will earn what? 2.5 million naira. Guess what, ladies and gentlemen, we have a bigger pack called DG VAS Flight Pack. You connected Mr. D, and Mr. D came into the system and plugged into the system with what? 499,990. You that connected, we earn 100,000 naira instantly. If you connect 50 people that started with DigiVAS Flight Pack 499, you will earn instantly 5 million naira. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, you don't know the people you are connecting, what they will plug in with. Imagine somebody plugged in with what? Mega Vast Jetpack 999,990. You will earn instantly 150,000 naira. Now, when you connect more, calculate it, you will know. Ladies and gentlemen, this is direct connector bonus earning. Now, let me talk about the matching bonus. This one is the one that makes you become free. Follow me carefully on this one. In fact, let me first take water before I talk about this one. This is the one that made me who I am today. In fact, this is the one that will leave an inheritance for your children. Now, I've already explained direct connector bonus. Let me talk about the matching. Remember, I promised a special offer. I still remember it. This is you here. Follow me. Follow me carefully. This is you here. Excuse me. You are now a connector. Guess what? The system will divide into two parts, left hand and right hand. Now, the first thing, now, remember, what is the first thing I say you will do immediately you become a connector? The first thing I say you will do is what? You attend training. That's the first. I didn't say go and start talking to people, go and convince your friend, go and sell any product. The first thing you do is you attend training. If you didn't attend training, you will not understand the system. Then after the training, you will now write down 15 names of people from your phone. Then we'll teach you, you send them the text message and then watch. Out of those names, this person, Ada, came into the system. And guess what? You will end direct connector bonus. I won't talk about direct connector bonus again. Guess what? You end direct connector bonus. Bola came into the system. You end direct connector bonus. But guess, watch the matching bonus. Matching bonus says once the system captures somebody at the left and captures somebody at the right, the system will match and pay you 7,000 naira. That is it. And then you will tell Mr. Ada, tell I think Ada and Bola to do that first thing you did. Let them attend the training. Ada attended the training and compiled the 15 names of people in her phone, connected Chidi, connected Dan. Ada will end direct connector bonus depending on the package they started with, and equally end matching bonus. Bola will do the same thing you did. And guess what? Bola will end the same matching bonus. But for you at the center, you are not the person that connected them. You are not the person that connected them, but you will still earn matching bonus of 7,000 naira. You are not the person that connected Chidi. You are not the person that connected Fanny, but guess what? You will still earn again. Matching bonus of what? 7,000 naira. Again, you are leveraging through a system. Do you know that Chidi, Dan, Eno, and Fanny will attend that first training you did and compile 15 names of people from their phone and start connecting. The beautiful thing about this system is whether you are deaf and dumb, you can connect. Whether you can talk, you can't talk, you can connect. Guess what is going on with you? For you at the top, Joy and Kay, 7,000 naira, Ijoma and Lara, 7,000 naira, Haja and May, 7,000 naira. Geb might be in Brazil, who will be in what? Sudan, and you are here in Nigeria, 7,000, 7,000, anywhere you are in the world, you keep making this income. But watch this, the only money that will leave your pocket to plug into the system is just that money you used and plugged in and started the system. That is it. Ladies and gentlemen, this is who. Now look at what the system said. Follow me. The system said that the maximum matching bonus you can earn in a day, once you plug into this system, is if you make up to 40 matching bonus in a day, you've reached your maximum for that day. Then the company will not pay you again until next day. No, every system has a limit. That 40 matching bonus is what? 7,000 times 40, which is 280,000 naira every day. Ladies and gentlemen, I make more than this. Facts. Far, far much more than this a day. Why am I making more than this? 280 is because I didn't start with one. Listen, follow me. If you want to make more, you can decide to start with Neoverse. Remember, the first one is one account. Now, the third account, Neoverse, is you open yourself in 3 profit head, 129,990, so that you can be making from different accounts. Look at you. That is Neoverse pack. But if you want to make more, make it huge, and equally have access to qualify for the company's vacation, as I can show you on the screen, all the spaces paid vacation. Look at like Ethiopia. I traveled to Ethiopia. You can see me here on the screen. I didn't go alone. I traveled with all these people you are seeing on the screen. I traveled to Batan Island. I traveled to Lacacas, Filipinas, including what? Canyon Cove in Batangas. Ladies and gentlemen, this place is the most beautiful place you can ever think of. Look at me in Canyon Cove. Now, I didn't go alone. I traveled with over 138 people from the organization. Ladies and gentlemen, if you want to have access to not just the money, but you want to have access to be traveling across the world, I would advise you to start with what? Technoverse package. Now, I'm beginning to explain to you people different packages. Technoverse is like 7 profit head, 259,990. Ladies and gentlemen, this one will make you to be making more from 7 profit head. Even if you are not making the complete 280, but you are making small, it's still something. Ladies and gentlemen, it's not the highest pack. The company equally have, if you want to fly, you know, some people are taking the road, but some people are flying. If you want to fly, I will advise you to use what? Digiverse flight pack. This is where you open yourself in 15 profit head, 499,990. This one is really for the big boy, for the man. Ladies and gentlemen, this one will enable you to earn heavily from the system, but it's not for everybody. It's for people that have caught the vision. Ladies and gentlemen, the potential of this one is crazy, enormous. Over 4.2 million naira potential in a daily basis. But ladies and gentlemen, imagine you are even earning just less. Let me not talk about it, but this is still not the highest pack. This one is for flight. If you are using flight to travel to your location, we have another pack. What? Some people are using what? Jets. We have Megavast Jet Pack. Ladies and gentlemen, Megavast Jet Pack is $999, $990. It's like using a jet to move with speed so that you can earn faster from the system. As I round up, ladies and gentlemen, our organization is partnering with this company. These are the company that produce this product. All these Nature's Way, Wida, DSM, these are the company that produce this product. And then we make use of so many banks in Nigeria. I didn't even include all the bank, and then Empowered Consumerism gave us the total assets for all this company. Ladies and gentlemen, as I round up, let me show you some of our results before I give out that special offer I promise you all. Look at this young guy I'm showing you. His name is Dr. Elijah Mba. Attended my meeting like this live in our office. Guess what, ladies and gentlemen, this young guy, at the end of that meeting, do you know what happened? The guy decided to join into my mentorship. I started working with him. This is when he traveled with me for all expenses paid vacation. That's when he traveled with me to all expenses paid vacation. And guess what? He experienced a good life. Do you know what happened, ladies and gentlemen? Immediately he came back. You know what he did? He's supposed to go to work. He fired his boss, resigned from Gariki General Hospital. A medical doctor in O&G residency, resigning. You should know what it means. Gariki General Hospital, Abuja. Ladies and gentlemen, before he resigned, this is the car he was using. This is what they used to know him. 6 months after resignation, he bought this new car. This new car you are seeing is 6 months after resignation, he bought it. Ladies and gentlemen, just last year, he just came and after saying thank you, saying, tell me I appreciate you for everything you did, told me there's a new car he bought. Ladies and gentlemen, look at the new car he just launched in newly. This is what is possible in connected revolution. Look at more example. Vincent was a banker for 10 years. What did he achieve in First Bank? To buy what? Uncompleted building. He packed inside the house like that. Ladies and gentlemen, this young guy have resigned today from his banking profession, and today he has completed the house, moved into his personal duplex. Today, this young guy is living a good life. This young guy I'm showing you again here is called a mechanic by profession, a roadside mechanic by profession, and he was connected by someone. Listen to him.
I was a mechanic by profession, but a friend invited me to this meeting. When I came, I saw amazing things. After 3 months of joining the business, something amazing happened to my life. For someone to start counting from 6 digits, it's not an easy something. Friends, what I want to tell us here is this. Somebody who comes from where I come from and start doing what I'm doing recently, it's a thing to do. Why not?
This guy is a roadside mechanic, was connected by a connector. Today, we have celebrated him. You can see him here. That's his own car. And guess what? We have more and more and more success. A copper, 1 year and 7 months purchased his car. Look at the lady that connected the copper. This young lady is another lady I mentored. When I started mentoring, the first thing she said she want to do is to build a house for the family. I worked with her. She completed the house. Ladies and gentlemen, I told her now, you know, today, this is how she looks, ladies and gentlemen. I told her the next thing is to buy your car. Did you know that the first car she used to learn how to drive is a car worth 15 million naira? This car I'm showing you, I went with her, I bought the car. Ladies and gentlemen, look at her. There are more and more success I can show you. A lot of people celebrating their car. Guess what we do every year? We'll invite all the people that's got their success. You know, we celebrate them. As you can see, if you see so many white cars, I know some of you may start asking, why are they purchasing white car? We'll explain it. Look at the success. In 1 year, all these people celebrated their car. 1 year. Look at the luxuries of cars you are seeing here. White car. I will tell you people more about the white. Porsche, Maserati, Beamer, Range Rover, top exotic cars. All of them were on convoy. We celebrated them. This is what is possible in our organization, ladies and gentlemen. These are the possibility of what can happen just by plugging into this system. You can see all this in live. Ladies and gentlemen, let me round up. I don't have much time, ladies and gentlemen. Let me just round up. I know some question that will be coming now is, how does the organization pay out all these millions? Are you sure it will not fold one day? I started this one. I started MMM. Where is MMM today? Why? How come about it? Let me explain it. Look at now. Watch this. This is the normal chain of distribution of products. When the factory produce a product, listen. Factory does not sell the product. Guess what? They will give it to national distributor. National distributor will give it to wholesale. Wholesale will give to retailers. Whenever you want to buy any product, you go to retail shop and purchase it. But guess what? Let me give you an example, like a bottle of Coke. From the factory, how much do we buy from the shop? We buy it like 100 naira, 120, 150. But from the factory, they will be selling it like 25 naira. Do you know what is going on? Any day you purchase from retail shop, you are paying all those chain of distribution you are seeing here. But the company came saying, we have a wonderful product. What the people that need the product are the consumers. Why not you as a connector be a consumer? You that is a consumer, purchase the product to consume, then be a connector so that we will pay you that middle money at the center. There are a lot of money at the center. Imagine 25 and 120 for Coca-Cola. Let us pay you that middle money at the center. That's how we make money. Ladies and gentlemen, let me round up with my own result. That's me here. The young man you are looking at here is the person that connected me to this vision. And God will keep blessing him. Ladies and gentlemen, he's already blessed. Guess what? This place is in Caribbean island, not in Nigeria. Guess what? I've been practicing as a medical doctor for 12 years. What did I achieve? What I achieved is this jalopy, broke mobile you are seeing here. I've been using this car for many years. I couldn't change it until, guess what? I plug into this system. That was when I finally changed the car. I use this car you are seeing, this second car. I use it for 1 year. I realized I have more cash flow. Guess what? What did I do? I purchased another car. In fact, let me tell you, the car I purchased is the first white car that the organization purchased. Let me show you the celebration of that first white car. Nobody have ever purchased white car. After I purchased that first white car, everybody started following my footsteps. The president of the organization purchased it. So many people started purchasing, and guess what? That it became like a pattern. You know, most people will be asked, let me show you the celebration of the white car. I need the kind of money where go back down, but they say will be this. That is the celebration of the white car. As you can see, ladies and gentlemen, you can see it. That is the celebration when I was coming on. Go for the celebration. And guess what? People saw the white car as I just came in. That's the white car, and people were so excited. You can see the celebration. If you check before, nobody can even see Dr. Mbaska entering. That's the celebration, and guess what? After the celebration, people say, I will buy my own, white car. Guess what? This is how the white started. That is me there on red. This is the person that connected me. Ladies and gentlemen, let me round up. Guess what happened? After using this car, within the space of 1 year, what did I do? I changed the car again. 1 year, one car. I changed the car to this car. I know most of you here have never seen this. So this is the car I bought, the first white car, and I finally changed the car to Maserati Ghibli. This car is very scarce. We have like 4 people using it in Abuja, so it's extremely expensive. Ladies and gentlemen. Now, why I'm showing you this thing is this luxurious success and what we are achieving. Through this vision, I've traveled across the world, multiple countries of the world, and also through this vision, I've given out multiple cars to people, a lot of cars. This is one I gave to my mom. And through this vision, I promised my mom to give her a gift that will make her cry. Ladies and gentlemen, I have fulfilled the gift. I have a quality mind. I have a lot of these things. And also through this vision, we give out to the orphanage and less privileged. Every year we do this. We fed 5,000 families in 2019. In 2020, we increased it to 50. This is the 5,000 families we fed. You can see it here.
This is what life is all about.
You can see 5,000 families we fed in 2019. As you can see, that is it. This is what is possible. Touching life, the orphanage and less privileged. As you all can see here. So we're not just making the money, we're actually touching more lives. Ladies and gentlemen, this is possible. So as I start, and this is 5,000 families. After doing this in 2019, guess what happened? There was open heaven in our organization. We increased it from 5,000 families in the next year to what? 50,000 families. We have to extend it to the whole 36 states of the Federation. As you can see, this is, we did only 10,000 in Abuja and there are 40,000 in other states of the Federation. Ladies and gentlemen, this is it. This is actually in our headquarters in Abuja. All these people are orphans, those are less privileged. That is it. These are not our partners. These are people we are touching their life. You can see the giving and everything. That is our head, our secretariat in Abuja. As you can see, this is what is possible. Giving back to the less privileged. After doing this, we increased it in this year, in the year 2021, 2022 to what? We increased it to 50,000, 1 million families. From 50,000, we increased it to 1 million families. Ladies and gentlemen, this one is still ongoing and we are bound to fulfill it. Ladies and gentlemen, as I round up, the question is, what did you see? Did you catch the vision? What did you see? It's a question only you can answer. Let me tell you, some of us are seeing different things. Some are seeing limitations, some are seeing opportunities. Let me tell you, as far as you can see it. Remember, in summary, you can start with, in fact, 49,990 is a mini pack, but it's no longer available. You can start with 79,990. You can start with 129,990. You can start with 259,990 for 7 profits. You can start with 499 for 15. Then for people that want to join the men among men, start with 999, 990. Any one package you choose here will work with you. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, congratulations to all of you here that have seen the vision. I appreciate you all and God bless you all. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Now, I know some of you will have a question. Keep your question aside and we will attend to you. But first of all, let me give out the special offer I promise you all. All right, let me just move along with the special offer. Now, let me move on. Now, there are 3 categories of people here we will work with. Out of these 3 categories of people, one of them will receive the special offer. We have category 1. Follow me carefully. We have category 2. We have category 3. Now, if you choose category 1, people that saw this vision today, this is your first time of listening to me. This is the first time of hearing this. This is the first time of attending to this. Guess what? If you are here and you want to start immediately, you want to join category 1 instantly, you are under category 1 and you benefit from the offer. But guess what? If you decide I want to start tomorrow, I will assign you to my global leaders to mentor you. Who are global leaders? Global leaders are people that makes like 8-figure, 10 million plus from the system on a monthly basis. If you start tomorrow, you will just fall into their hand. I will assign you to them. But if you start next tomorrow, you will be mentored by you leaders. You leaders are people that makes like 1 million and still growing their business. But for anybody here, anybody at the sound of my voice, if you are here at the sound of my voice, you want to start immediately, these are the offers you will get. Number 1 is you will get a product value, extra product after the package you choose. You will get extra product value worth 20,500 after the one you have purchased. That's the first one. The second offer is what? I will personally open a digital tracking center you'll be using to monitor your business. To open this thing is up to 300,000 naira. That means you will use your phone and be monitoring the money you are making. And guess what? This digital tracking center, you have a username and a password. With this digital tracking center, you can use it to transfer your money to your bank. And also with this digital tracking center, you can equally use it to view people in the world that are in your system. So to open this is up to 300,000 naira, but I'm opening it free of charge for anybody activating today. That's the second offer. Then the third offer is that you will receive the world-class mentorship for 6 months directly by the mastermind. Now, let me explain to you what it means. Mastermind are the people, the pioneers that started the vision. Mastermind. Now, the mastermind mentorship, you can pay for it 100,000 naira, for premium elite 200,000 naira, then for inner circle 200,000 naira. But anybody here that started today, you will receive the mastermind inner circle mentorship worth 300,000 naira directly from mastermind. And let me explain something to you. We have only 5 mastermind in this organization. I am one of the mastermind. So all it means is if you are listening to me now, you can be part of my mentorship by activating your account today. That is what the third offer I'm giving. Then the final offer, I call it unfair advantage. What do I mean? Look at what I mean. Because you are on the first people that started today, there are people that will start tomorrow. Anybody that is starting in tomorrow, if they are in the same sponsorship line, we can support them under you. You get advantage from that. Then anybody that is starting next tomorrow, you will support them under the people that started tomorrow. First come, first serve. This is what we call unfair advantage. Ladies and gentlemen, let me recap what I'm giving out. Number one is that you will get a product, extra product value worth 20,500 plus 300,000 naira digital tracking center plus 300,000 naira mastermind inner circle mentorship. That's total offer of 620,500 offer plus unfair advantage. All this offer I listed here, we go for anybody that activates his partnership today, irrespective of the packages you choose. Remember, we have different packages you can choose. Let me show people the different packages before I end this meeting. Now, watch this. You can decide to start on this package, although 49,990 is no longer available in the system. It's no longer available, but however, unless you just want to deposit it, but it's not really available, or you can still choose that. But the package that is available is the 79,990. You can choose that, or you can decide to go for the elite 129,990. If you want to run for 3, you can. If you want to run with elite package 259,990 for 7, you want to make more 499,990 for 15. Or you want to, but let me explain this. Anybody that decided to go for what? 999,990, that means you want to run with the what? Megaverse Jetpack. That's 31 profit head. Yes, you will get all the offer we listed, but another offer is you will have an access to be qualified for our all expenses paid vacation. Then the third offer is you will receive our medical insurance card. This insurance card covers over 1,000 hospitals nationwide. Then if you have with this card, you can use it to enter any FCDA hospital to receive your treatment free of charge. Now, once again, this is it, but that's for people that started with the highest pack. Congratulations to all of you here that have caught the vision. Feel free to push up your questions. We will attend to your question. Remember, as you are plugging in now, the next training you are attending is the quick starter guide. And guess what? We run this training frequently in our offices. Congratulations to all of you here. I appreciate you all. Now, let me let you know that you don't transfer with your USSD code. You don't transfer with POS or ATM. You transfer either mobile transfer to plug in to this system. Now, I believe you must have noted the package you want to choose. Now, this is the account number. If you want to transfer, this is the account number on the screen. Congratulations to all of you. You can just screenshot it. You can just note it now. This is the account number. I appreciate each and every one of you here. Let's get you started. Let's get you started. I appreciate you all so much. Okay, I believe you are done with it now. God bless each and every one of you. And always know that the key to getting success is getting started. God bless each and every one of you. I appreciate you all so much. And I hope to see you all. I hope to work with you. I hope to dine with you at the top. Thank you very much. Further questions, always contact us. We are ready and we are willing to work with you. God bless you all. And thank you very much. See you all.